Can you lift up on that thing and again? Let me see what's inside of it. All right.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, go ahead, Mr. Lowry.
Mr. Peoples just called me coming down to 7:30 Hall, and he's not feeling well at all.
I like the art. Oh yeah, that's great.
Not full, but we don't have a lot of aluminum opportunities around here. We actually need to got a little paper in there too. We need to take it out. But this is we just don't have a lot of aluminum. Most of we don't have drink machines and stuff like that. That's just mainly teachers' lounge stuff.
It's my job to go out into schools and talk to students such as yourselves and give you a little heads up on what our role is as individuals in order to keep our home and our environment a healthy place. It's not only about picking up trash, but it's also about planting trees and working together as a team in order to ensure that we have a healthy lifestyle. All right, so as you can see, all right, we got some volume here. Thank you.
Give Mr. Hall a round of applause.
So as you can see, the mission of Keep America Beautiful is to do exactly that. Keep America Beautiful. And in order to do that, one of the first steps is for us to understand our role as individuals, as I said, and that is, in particular, not to throw trash, not to litter the environment, and to do all the things that we can to help ensure that we can educate other people and be positive role models in cleaning up the environment. We need to sort of shift into a cleaner, greener way of operation. Okay, approximately $1.5 billion worth of aluminum and plastics are wasted each year. Okay, $1.5 billion, and that's just in the United States. $1.5 billion is being thrown into the trash. Okay, if we could take that money and reinvest it into our school systems so that y'all could maybe have some new books, so that you could have more internet capabilities, more entertainment, more information at your disposal, that would be money well invested. I know teachers need to get raises too, so that would be a good thing. So yeah, by the way, I have a teaching degree as well from the College of Charleston, and I don't actually teach in the school system, but this is my way of coming in and connecting with the students and trying to instill practices and beliefs that I really feel strongly about, which is protection of our environment. Okay. Thank you. So, the things that we need to do as individuals, which are very important, are to reduce, reuse, and recycle. Okay? And stop littering. Hopefully y'all understand these things. I think now is a different time in society, and the youth of this generation are subject to a lot of advertisements and a lot of things that illustrate the importance of our role in society. So, in relation to us in modern day times, we need to make choices, as I said, in what we purchase, what we use, so that we don't create garbage, all right? And the garbage we do create, we need to recycle, and we need to make sure, I know Mr. Matthews has done a great job of providing recycling opportunities here at the school, because I've helped start a couple of projects, and I think it's something that he needs to be commended on, because not everybody is doing this. Now, it's his job, and it's the administrator's job, it's our public officials and leaders' job to provide you with these opportunities to recycle. But it's your job to actually put the stuff in the recycling bins, okay? And these things are a lot more important than what you might realize. Now that we have done all this up here, I want to open up the floor to anyone who has any questions and would like to share. Yes, ma'am.
They said if you clean up a highway, that you
Okay. She said if we clean up a highway, we get our name on the highway. Okay. In other words, she's talking about the Adopt the Highway program, right? Yeah, you can do that. If you want to start a group, and you have to contact the Adopt the Highway program, and you can say, hey, I want to be responsible for this stretch of road along, you know, from A to B, wherever this section is. Okay, maybe somewhere close to your home, and if you will do that and take responsibility for that area, then you could get your name on the sign, or the name of your group. Okay, and that brings up a good point. Thank you for doing that. Another question over here.
about that video, is that saying that in the future, if we don't stop living where we have to eat garbage?
Well, like I said, hopefully, literally, you will not be eating garbage, but you'll be breathing the air which contains garbage. You'll be drinking the water which has remnants of garbage, okay? So essentially, you will be eating garbage, okay? Drinking it, breathing it, if we don't take care of this issue right now. All right, so that's just a way, this video is just a way to sort of illustrate to you that fact. Okay, we have another question over here.
Do like the seagulls, do they do the trash that we put out, do they actually go into the sea, then they eat it from the sea?
That's a good question. And yes, they do. See, this trash is floating, like I said, it's 3 times the size of Texas, okay, floating in the sea. It's also about 100 feet deep. So these animals, they don't know the difference between trash and fish, okay? They see a shiny object that it looks appealing to them, so they swoop down and pick it up. Yeah, they are actually picking it up out of the sea and attempting to eat it, but their small digestive systems will not handle. Okay, here we have another question.
Do they have support groups like permaculture?
That's a good question, and they do, but it's at such a large scale that it's not being done the way it should. Okay, and it's not something that you see. This problem is not something that you see on the news or something that you hear about every day because it's not a pressing issue, okay? But in reality, it is. So, you know, that's a good question. I think that the more support groups that we can start and be a part of right here at home in Collin County is a direct way in which we can affect the problem as a whole. Okay? Any other questions?
Got one more question back here.
One more question. All right.
You said that there was a giant trash thing in the Colorado vortex. Don't they try to clean it up? Or do they just ignore it? Or do they try to clean it up?
Well, that's a similar question to what this gentleman up here asked. And yeah, there are efforts to clean it up, but not at the scale that it needs to be done. Okay, it's a lot of this stuff is just swept under the rug, so to speak, and not really talked about or focused on like it should be. So again, the main thing is that we take care of our environment right here at home in Collin County. Because if everybody does this across the United States and across the globe, if everyone takes care of their space, their home, okay, their school, their community, if everyone's working together to do this, then the whole world will benefit. And we as inhabitants of the world will benefit too, okay? Because we're all just visitors here, and you know, it's up to us to make the choices to ensure that we have a good lifestyle. All right. Anyway, I guess that's it, and we thank you for your attention. Hopefully, y'all can take this information home with you and share it with your parents. And anytime you see them throwing down trash or anything like that, you can point it out to them and let them know the consequences of their actions. Okay? And all of us working together will be all right, you know, but now is the time to do it. So thank you very much, and y'all have a great day.
Thank you, Mr. Steedley. I'd like to thank Ms. Woods for helping out over there with the technology.